Turn our attention now to Israel's seizure of Palestinian land, which brings with it the added extra of a harsh economic blockade. Any products made there are not only prevented from making their way to the outside world, but they're kept from the Israeli market as well. RT's Paula Slier takes a closer look at the hardships of Palestinian farmers and producers.
This tiny bottle of olive oil is at the heart of an economic battle. It may be small and expensive, but it's one of those products that defines where people stand in the ideological battlefield of the Middle East. From Palestine to Europe and beyond, each purchase is seen as a shot in an economic war.
People are not sufficiently aware that Israeli settlement products are competing with Palestinian products abroad. Also, when we tell the customer that there's a difference between settlement products and Israeli products, they understand we're living under occupation and they can choose what products to buy or not.
And more consumers are choosing not to buy Israeli products originating in the settlements in Palestinian territories. They are seen by many as the fruits of the occupation.
The boycott movement also has within it a boycott movement. The boycott movement asks retailers and distributors to carry Palestinian products.
The problem is all in a name, and it's difficult to make their products stand out from those from the Israeli settlements.
Our products can't say made in Palestine because we're under occupation and not yet a state. They can say made in the West Bank or made in Gaza or Palestinian product.
And for some companies, like this Palestinian pharmaceuticals company in the West Bank, it's even worse. It can't even sell in its own backyard.
Our products are not allowed to be registered or not allowed to be distributed in Israel because any product with an Arabic label or Palestinian label will be rejected by the securities.
Being restricted to the Palestinian market is causing a glut and creating economic difficulties for the farmers.
Everyone here grows olives, and so the local market is very small and the competition big. We don't get much money for our olives either.
It is part of a bigger problem. When the demand is there, the occupation means more often than not, farmers are prevented from gathering water or even getting to their land. It means more than half of Palestinian crops go to waste. But there is hope in a corner of the remote city of Jenin. This private company is helping farmers overcome their troubles and get into international markets. Here the olives are processed, pressed and stored. As soon as an order comes through, the oil is pumped up here, from where it is boxed and bottled to international standards. It appears demand is growing.
Especially in the US, we find that as much as specialty shops and co-ops are excited to find Palestinian specialty goods in the marketplace, then they are calculating, okay, what backlash am I going to get from Zionist bloggers in the marketplace?
The snag is that these products sell for almost double their value because of the cost of getting them to market. The hope for producers here is that their supporters around the world won't begrudge the few extra dollars for a bottle of olive oil, and rather they'll see it as a gesture of support. Paula Slier, RT, Jenin in the Palestinian autonomy.